Praise the Lord, this is Dr. C. Dexter Wise III, and welcome back to another edition of the video version of Every Day with Dr. Wise, where you get a mighty message in about 3 minutes or less. We are continuing our series entitled Trick or Trick, based on Genesis chapter 3, and there we found several tricks of the devil, several ways that he uses to get us involved in sin, tempted to do what's wrong in our lives, and we've been looking at them in a way to ward off and to be able to go around them and not fall for those tricks or fall for those pits. Today we're going to talk about a trick that is, he gets you to turn against people that you love. He gets you to turn against people that you love. When we first see Adam and Eve, they are made together. In fact, Eve comes out of the rib of Adam, and he says when he sees her, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, they are indeed together. But as soon as sin came together, and as soon as God confronted Adam about his sin, the first thing he did was he turned on Eve. When God said, have you eaten of that fruit? The first thing Adam said, the woman that you gave me. And so what he did, and what happens when the devil does this, is he causes us to turn against people that we love. Turn against people that we indeed love the most. There was only one other human being in the garden, and that was Eve. And as soon as sin came, Adam turned against her. Have you seen that in your family? Have you seen that in your experience? That when sin comes, when the adversary comes into our life, he causes us to turn against the ones that we love the most. But not only does he cause us to turn against the ones that we love the most, he turns us to turn against the ones that have loved us the most. Listen what he said. He didn't just say the woman in my life. He says to God, the woman that you gave me. In other words, it's not my fault. It's not the woman's fault. It's your fault because you gave that woman to me. I didn't ask for her. And the mere fact that she came into his life and God brought her there, says Adam, it's your fault. And so Eve is the one that he loved the most, but God is the one that did the most for him. God created him. God made him. God put him in the garden. And so that's what sin does. It causes you to turn against the ones that you love the most and the ones that have loved you the most. And then finally, here's what sin does. When the adversary comes into our life, he causes us to hurt the ones we want to hurt the least. I know you've seen this. I know you've seen this. People in their family, once they sin, once they get addicted, once they get hooked, once they fall to temptation, the very ones they hurt are the ones they want to hurt the least. And the devil knows that. He knows that. So when he takes you down, he's not only taking you down, he takes down the ones you love and the ones you love the most, and the people that you want to hurt the least are the ones you hurt the most. Don't you dare fall for that trick. He's a tricky little fella, but if you know how he works, don't you dare fall for that trick. Don't make him make you turn against the people that you love the most. Trust God.